Once upon a time, in ancient Greece, there was a battle that would change the course of history. It was the Battle of Leuctra, fought between the powerful city-state of Thebes and the mighty Spartan army. This battle was part of a larger struggle for dominance among the Greek city-states. After Sparta emerged victorious in the Peloponnesian Wars against Athens in 404 BCE, it became the dominant power in Greece. However, instead of using its position to promote peace, Sparta adopted an expansionist policy. In 383 BCE, Sparta committed an act of aggression by seizing Thebes, a city that would soon become its fierce enemy. In 379 BCE, Theban exiles managed to liberate their city with the help of Athens. Thebes and Athens formed an alliance to drive the Spartan forces out of central Greece. Together, they achieved a significant victory at sea against the Spartans near Naxos in the Aegean in 376 BCE. Thebes regained its leadership role in Boeotia, a region in central Greece, and began asserting its authority over other city-states. However, Athens grew concerned about Thebes' growing power, and in this tense environment, Sparta proposed a peace conference in 371 BCE. The negotiations reached a deadlock, and the Theban representatives, led by a brilliant commander named Epaminondas, decided to walk out. King Cleombrotus of Sparta, not wanting to give Thebes time to gather more forces, opted for a quick invasion. The two armies met at a place called Leuctra in Boeotia, about 8 miles southwest of Thebes, in July 371 BCE. Cleombrotus commanded a formidable force of 10,000 Spartan and Peloponnesian League hoplites, heavily armed infantry, and 1,000 cavalry. On the other side, Epaminondas led the Boeotian League's army, consisting of 6,000 hoplites and 1,500 cavalry. While the Spartans primarily used their cavalry for reconnaissance, the Thebans employed theirs in actual combat. Giving Cleombrotus numerical advantage, the entire Greek world expected a Spartan victory. However, Epaminondas had a secret plan up his sleeve. He chose the battlefield strategically and established a fortified camp to block the Spartan approach to Thebes. He knew that if he fought the Spartans head-on in a traditional phalanx battle, he would likely lose due to their superior strength. So, he devised a new tactic. Epaminondas weakened his right flank deliberately, expecting the Spartans to place their best troops there. Simultaneously, he reinforced his left flank to meet the Spartans in an oblique attack formation, with a left flank consisting of 48 ranks instead of the usual 8 to 12 ranks. The Theban sacred band, an elite force made up of 150 homosexual couples, held the extreme left flank of the Boeotian League's army. It was a bold and innovative plan. The oblique order allowed Epaminondas to hold back his right flank, which acted as a holding force against the numerically superior Spartan left flank. He hoped that his powerful left flank would achieve victory before his weakened right flank could be defeated. When the battle commenced, both armies lined up facing each other on an open plain, with about a mile of distance between them. The Spartan cavalry positioned itself in front of the right flank, while Theban cavalry split between the flanks. Epaminondas initiated the attack, sending in his cavalry first, which quickly drove the Spartan horsemen from the field. Then, the Theban hoplites advanced, and the mighty Theban left flank crashed into the Spartan right flank. Despite the Spartans' fierce resistance, they couldn't withstand the overwhelming pressure from the Thebans. The Spartan left flank did not participate in the battle because the Theban right flank, with its infantry and cavalry, held them at a distance. After the Thebans broke the Spartan right flank, they swiftly moved to the right and advanced on the remaining Spartan line. Overwhelmed and disoriented, the Spartan ranks crumbled, and their soldiers fled from the battlefield, leaving the victorious Thebans in possession of the field. The Battle of Leuctra was won by Epaminondas and his forces. The Thebans suffered minimal casualties in the battle, while the Spartans lost around 2,000 men. Following their defeat, both sides were open to negotiations, and the Spartan forces were allowed to retreat back to the Peloponnese, their homeland. The outcome of the battle astounded the whole of Greece. It not only resulted in changes in military tactics but also marked the end of Spartan military invincibility. The Battle of Leuctra heralded the beginning of a new era with Thebes rising to a position of hegemony. Thebes, taking advantage of its newfound power, liberated Messenia from centuries of Helotism, granting it independence. This action severely weakened Sparta's economic foundation and traditional state structure, causing it to lose its dominant status and fall into second place. However, Thebes proved incapable of effectively leading Greece, and a new alliance emerged between Athens and Sparta against Thebes. The continuous inter-Greek warfare made the Greek city-states vulnerable to external threats. In 338 BCE, Philip II of Macedon emerged victorious in the Battle of Chaeronea, putting an end to the long-standing conflicts that had plagued Greece for centuries. Unfortunately, this victory also meant the end of Greek independence, as Greece came under Macedonian rule. And thus, the Battle of Leuctra, with its profound implications, signaled the shift in power from Sparta to Thebes, which in turn set in motion a chain of events that ultimately led to the downfall of Greek autonomy and the rise of outside powers in the region.